If you're a video game fan, things have been going crazy when it comes to Xbox lately. Just this past week, rumors started swirling when Phil Spencer came out and said that he was going to be coming out this week, within a week, to discuss and explain what the future was when it came to Xbox. And things went out of control at that point in time. People started speculating on what that could mean. Were the Xbox consoles done for? Were we not going to see any more Xbox consoles? Were they going to poi Sega, as some call it, and just focus on developing games and being a game studio at that point? People were saying that, it's not going to be that bad. They're just going to start doing cross-platform games with all of their games. It has gotten out of hand. Phil Spencer really needs to come out and sit down and talk with the fans of Xbox and gamers and say, look, this is what the plan is. But as everything has been going rampant as of late, it has come out actually just recently, just very recent as today. Microsoft reportedly had an internal town hall meeting with employees that saw the company pledge it will keep making Xbox consoles. That is very important. Look, we know that they've already have plans for another Xbox Series X console. Yet if you go over to the Xbox website and Microsoft website, they've taken the Xbox branding off of a lot of their things at this point. The Xbox Series X and S branding are gone. The Xbox Game Pass is no more. It's now the Microsoft Game Pass. So I think some of these changes are coming. Maybe it's a rebranding of sorts. Maybe they think a rebrand is going to help save the Xbox brand. But that's to be seen. We will see what happens in the coming weeks and months. Now, this is coming from Game Rant. It says the purported event is said to have been held mere days after the emergence of reports that the company is planning to sacrifice some Xbox console exclusives in order to embrace multi-platform publishing, which makes sense. It does make sense. They've got Activision, they've got Bethesda, they've got 343 Industries, they've got so many other smaller named developers and studios that, if they really want to make some money, Sony, the PlayStation 5 has skyrocketed way past the Xbox this generation. And I think it makes sense to expand and go cross multi-platform with the games that are coming out of those studios. The widely reported news of the Xbox multi-platform push elicited predominantly surprised reactions from both the company's fandom and non-Xbox gamers. Some fans went as far as to speculate that Microsoft is planning to pull a Sega, referring to the historic occasion on which the Japanese gaming giant exited the console business in 2001 after its then 2-year-old Dreamcast was deemed a commercial failure. According to such opinions, a scenario in which the Xbox catalog went full multi-platform would severely undermine the value of owning an Xbox system, making it a likely indicator of Microsoft exiting the console business altogether. And that does bring up a great point. What drives people to buy a console? Exclusive games. Obviously, in today's day and age, it's more than just games, but 90%, 85% of the reason you're buying a console is what games, exclusive games, are going to be on that console. The other 10 to 15% would include how good are the graphics and the capabilities of the system, what else does it do in regards to my home media center, and how good does it look. That would probably be the other 15% of that scenario. So when you take away the exclusives, you don't leave a lot left for people to want to choose your system at that point. But again, maybe there's something more that's coming up with this. Now, Microsoft appears to disagree with that sentiment, even though it has so far done little to dispel the multi-platform publishing rumors. That's suggested by a recent report from journalist Shannon Lau, which states that the company held an internal town hall meeting that saw Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer personally assure employees that the tech giant will keep making Xbox hardware. The executive specifically said that Xbox consoles will continue to play part in Microsoft's multi-device gaming strategy, as per the same source. The town hall meeting is said to have taken place on Tuesday, February 6th, which was just 24 hours. Spencer publicly responded to the Xbox multi-platform drama. The move saw the executive announce an event meant to offer a business update on Microsoft's gaming strategy. While the exact date of the happening is still up in the air, Spencer said the event is to take place on the week of February 12th. So it's this coming week. We're going to see and get this update on this coming week, which is important. So presumably no later than the end of the work week on February 16th, assuming the executive indeed made the aforementioned console assurances to employees, it's plausible Microsoft will want to repeat them publicly at the upcoming event. It does go on to say that the new Xbox console is already rumored to be in development, and so on and so forth. Look, I talked about it a few weeks ago. We're talking about the move to the digital age with video game consoles. And Microsoft has made a big push, specifically with Xbox, with Game Pass. They want to get into Game Pass, cloud gaming, all of that. And I can see a world where eventually consoles, at least for Microsoft, will be a thing of the past. So it'll be interesting to see what happens at that point. But let me know your thoughts on this. It's really interesting. It's really exciting to see what happens. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe. With all that said, I will catch you all later.